Recorded from our studio in the back of an empty train car, it's The View from Down Here with your host, Snackin'. Featuring our special guest, Nobody, and musical guest, YouTube's free audio library. Now here's your host, the avatar of average, Snackin'. Hey Snack Pack, Snackin' here, putting the pork in your beans if you know what I mean. I'm back, baby, bringing you the best of try-hard, gutter-tier Overwatch. My recording schedule got completely fouled up, so I apologize that I haven't done one of these in a while. I've had very little content on the channel in the last season, and I will go into that here in a little bit. But first, I did finish my placements for Season 17. Let's show you some highlights. Let's roll that beautiful footage right now.
Off tank on defense if you'll off tank on attack.
Science will reveal the truth.
Whatever
You
wanna
can
do.
run ball.
Whatever you want to do, kiddo. I will be on longer than you, so you play what you want, and I will get to play ball later.
Yeah, but I want to win.
I will dangle my balls later. And I'll be playing Overwatch.
I shattered.
Surrender to my will.
Is that Ryan not dying? I shattered it.
I'm gonna save my ult.
Tranquility.
Unless,
Doesn't matter.
oh, is Sadie not with us anymore?
Yeah, she
She
went
had
to
to
go
drop
get ice
out.
cream. She's coming back.
Oh, okay.
I told her to get you some. I hope you like Rocky Road.
Oh, I actually hate Rocky Road. I'm not a huge sweet kind of person. I prefer my savory shit. I'm also an asshole, so that probably makes sense.
Truth is with
I actually don't like Rocky Road either.
I'm
It
actually
was just the
I'm
only
just
ice
filled
cream
with
flavor I could
salt.
think of that wasn't chocolate or vanilla.
I'm filled with salt, so I don't like sugar.
my friends.
Are the other people in our voice channel? Yeah.
Yeah, they're here.
They're just
Oh, okay, cool. We're just quiet.
They're just listening to our scintillating banter.
Man, I like so you should get like salty ice cream then. You get like caramel pecan or something. It's got
Ew, what the fuck?
Me too, Dynamite.
you don't like a pecan turtle or what is it?
Nah, I like extra
pralines
butter,
and
not extra
cream?
salt.
You gotta get pralines and cream. It's salty.
Oh, Jesus. I got pushed in.
Yeah, we can't come get you yet. Doom one.
I had to switch. So that he has no...
your strike.
Get behind me. Okay, backing up the point.
They can't run away. Get away. Oh, I tried to freeze him.
Zen, right side.
10 seconds. 2 seconds. What? Nice.
It's because their Reinhardt sucks.
Nice. Ooh. I don't know how we clutch that out, man.
I'll
don't know
take it.
either.
I don't care.
I will take it all day.
Good job,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, that guy was a real pain in the ass, though.
Look at that guy. He's flying all over.
Did you see him go off the map and dive back on?
Reach it down.
Toggle me.
Get that hog.
Hand it down. All down.
Larissa one. You guys can take it.
Nice.
Good job. Thanks for the
Good job.
I'm watching left. I'm watching right.
Good job.
The only one I don't play is Anna and
Okay.
Why is it? Because they're basic?
Let's
Yeah,
see.
they are. I don't know.
Immediately
Right?
attack.
That's why I
no
play Mercy.
self-respecting man plays Mercy.
Again, that's why I play Mercy.
I want to change it, but like I can't because yeah.
Mercy is like to me the most boring character ever.
I've got 150 hours on her because I like looking at her
Actually-
skirt.
Jesus Christ.
I actually have more hours on Mercy than I do on
There's a
Marissa.
lot of
They might have
guardian.
that
There's a
widow
lot
right
of
out the
guardian
window.
angel that happens when I play Mercy. That's all I'm saying.
Nice, nice.
All right, I'm
Good
gonna
job.
switch to ball
My rip tire is charging.
or monkey.
Big is so good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, that's nice.
Imagination is the essence.
Someone's trapped down by the health pack.
Nope.
2, 1.
Double, triple kill.
Oh, I'm dead. I took a bullet for you.
Miracle of
I love you!
I literally took a McCree bullet.
I know, he was standing right in front of me. I love it.
She'd done it. Wait, we're unwell. Do you want Arissa or Hog? Or are you gonna stay on ball sniping?
engaging.
I'll switch.
I was like, you can stay on ball and I'll just Arissa.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'll Orisa.
Okay.
I don't like ball on well. It's too much like playing basketball.
If you miss it,
Except you're trying to avoid.
2 points.
it's like golf.
Oh,
You want
fuck,
less
wrong.
pointy on the left hand side.
Roger, roger.
Mini hacks, they gotta get you. They're almost done.
Oh, I got pulled.
Oh!
Nice pull. Okay, we're even.
Oh, where's the hacker? Where's the hacker? Where's the hacker? It's gonna get. Ah, he went straight down. Oh, let's break it.
Right.
It's 2 points from downtown.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Nice.
Totally, go for it.
I'm really jealous that your battle tag describes my entire life.
Oh,
A
dude.
disaster.
No, you don't understand. Okay, so my Xbox name was Daddy Disasters, which is so much
great.
better, and I really want
That's
that
amazing.
because it was Miss Disaster Master. Everybody called me Daddy because that's the only female in the group. So of course my name was Daddy,
Of course, it has to be.
and then other people
I'm
called me
living for this right now.
half.
Commences in 30
Oh no, dude!
Oh, shit,
I had
what am I
so
playing?
many Smurfs on Xbox, and like I had 2 of them get banned though because of the name.
Oh.
Wow,
Because
kid.
like one was Toys for Tits, that one got banned, and then one was
my favorite strip club.
offensive, and you're gonna instantly beat me, but it was Adolf Easy Bake Oven, and then it had like a Hitler theme.
Okay, that's like we had that friend on here that was half-baked Jew, and he
Oh, I remember Half Baked.
That's awesome.
he had to change it to half-baked, and then they got on him again, so he just changed it to baked or something, I
I'm
think.
gonna try to get behind him.
Yeah, I also had Wednesday and Squeaker Boy 2007.
But my goal is to hack the Rhine.
We're really good for those. We can't make those.
Yeah.
Riding at Mijang Tower.
It's a good way to end the night. And hey, look, no Hidakori this
Select your
time.
hero.
He's growing on me now.
Like a fungus or a mold.
Guys, no pressure, but I'm relying on you to get me the plat.
Wow, no pressure. Well, I question your judgment now.
Score 1-0.
I'm back in the fight.
Okay,
Огонь по готовности. Score.
So maybe we play Sombra on the third map because we know they have a Bastion? Or something similar? I don't know.
I think Sombra would be good.
okay. It's a really closed.
Play of the game.
I wonder what rank I'll do.
2340. That's my guess.
I still don't quite understand why we had a song when it wasn't working.
I mean, Sombras is good. I don't agree with. He was. He's low. He's low. Okay, we're gonna have to regroup. I'm gonna swap to.
Score 0-1.
There is. Stays low. There's one in there. They're going for
Score 1-1.
I lost sight of you.
Double.
Good game. Well done.
Victory. Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I suppose it cannot hurt to take a little holiday.
That's got me.
McCree.
Require assistance. Stop right Alarm repair done.
Roadhog. Oh no. Just hack 100% of the time right now.
Good tire.
Take it.
People died that I'm like, okay, like that fight was too crazy, like it didn't matter. I gotta hit a Corey again. Good job.
I'm down. Long way right now.
On his low on payload. It's low.
That was hilarious watching that tire go around our Sombra.
Shot guys. Oh, get ball, focus ball. Hard focus ball. You see ball, shoot him. Good shot, guys.
وليهم a wedding. Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Yeah, they swapped to the Reaper to deal with me on Winston, and I never saw him. Like, we were always fighting.
It felt more like the Orisa because he was always on Orisa.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he was hunting me.
He was on Orisa.
Yeah, I was thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna have to switch off, and then like I just realized I was never seeing him, so I just didn't.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing.
But yes.
Or grab jaw call. Grab tire there.
What's that?
How the fuck is that?
Mercy resing? Yeah. Nice.
Welcome to the gun show.
I'll get that. Alright, you can take that one.
Get this run. Yeah.
I got.
Discorded run. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, this is gonna hard T9.
Yeah.
Good game, guys. Dude, okay. Anyone else?
Well, wasn't that just lovely? Anyway, moving on. So why I haven't recorded is because I've had some memory issues. Oh, and my computer's been broken too. So let me tell you what, bad RAM sucks. It sucks harder than a Dyson, which is still several magnitudes less than Christy Wilkins from high school. But still, when you've got bad RAM, for those of you who don't troubleshoot your computers yourselves, there's no pop-up, right? There's no blue screen of, well, there is a blue screen of death, but it doesn't say, hey, you've got bad RAM. All that happens is your computer becomes unstable. Unfortunately, when this happened, there was a video driver update, a game client update, and the recording software that I use was also updated. So naturally, I'm thinking it's a software problem when in fact it was a hardware problem. So I wasted weeks basically looking for love in all the wrong places, as it were, changing stuff around that had nothing to do with the real problem. So again, it really screwed up my recording schedule. So I yanked my bad RAM, if you know what I mean, but I still had issues recording games. So I did a little more troubleshooting. The Overwatch logs were actually really helpful. And then I ended up changing my antivirus to something less invasive, and now everything's stable and working well. And I'm recording, so I should be able to deliver a lot more content for Season 17 than I did in 16, because, you know, stuff is working again.
They have no shooting right now.
What that also means is that Sadie and I may be able to get a father-daughter project off the ground, which ought to be great for you viewers, because there's a lot more Sadie and a lot less snacking. And I'll talk more about that when we actually get it up and running. So, anyway, moving on to Overwatch. I think it was Miska over at Overwatch Central who uploaded a video talking about teasers for the new hero and how they should come out next week. And Miska, man, he had like charts and graphs and pictures, and I'm just going to be a good American and assume he's right. I mean, he's got a chart. He's got to be right. So, probably ought to see a teaser for the new hero coming up next week. I do think it's funny, however, that many of the big streamers have thought that Mago was going to be Hero 31, and now they're kind of backing off of that, saying, hey, it could be anybody. We don't really know, but we did a lot of uploads on it, but it may not be Maga. Everyone is hoping for a tank, though. That still seems to be the consensus, is that we will see a tank. Which just means, you know, for the new hero, no one's going to play it because no one wants to tank. That's a fill-in position right there. Roll queue is confirmed for Owl Stage 4. No word on when it'll come to ranked. Although we're all hoping it'll start out that way. Well, at least the people I've talked to are. We have a loss of strategy with the upside of easier game balance, and we won't be losing games in this hero selection screen. However, I think for the first 2 or 3 weeks of this is going to be a royal bitch. I mean, this game's going to be more unbalanced than Dahmer in an unattended preschool. Blizzard has balanced this game to take care of certain compositions that won't be around anymore, but I don't think that the roll lock is going to be accompanied by a balance patch. So I'm expecting the roll lock to come first, and then a lot of things to be out of balance. The meta will start to define itself, and then Blizzard will undo some of the changes that they've done. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with the heroes and the meta. I think it's going to be a mess for the first couple weeks, and then Blizzard will start to tweak people, and it's all going to straighten itself out. One thing, though, is SVB, who I've talked about in the past, has put out a video about what comp counters what comp, and he's done a couple videos on how to counter bunker comp, and one of the strategies is multi-DPS, like a one tank, 4 DPS or 3 DPS and a couple healers. And the reason that works is because bunker comp, especially with a Bastion, is expecting you to come straight at them. But if you've got enough little guys, you can kind of sneak up and run around, and you're not deathballing it, right? You're not all clumped up behind this shield, which Bastion will shred before you can ever get to the bunker. But if we bring in 222, all of a sudden that's not necessarily a viable strategy unless we bring a Roadhog acting as a third DPS. So we're going to lose a viable counter for bunker comp. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that when 222 goes live. So anyway, that's the only news I really got. Moving on to statistics, which I know is everybody's favorite part because we all like to talk numbers. Right before the end of Season 16, I had just this horrible night going on 0-6, and I actually didn't think I would play anymore in Season 16, so I took the time to go ahead and record all of the audio for Season 16. And then we had 2 just great nights in which we recovered all of my SR, and I even hit a season high in the last 2 days of Season 16. I did blame that bad night on a couple of things. Unit lost. Good old Stylosa did a video about end of season trolls that you might run into. At least that's happening on the European servers. I don't know how big a thing it is here, but it seems like it kind of happens. You know, you get belligerent, the belligerent Torb, the one that just won't change even though you know it's the wrong thing for the comp. We also ran into a guy that was rated 4,000 SR before he quit playing Overwatch. he was playing in gold because he just came back and was, you know, had been placed into gold. And he came back just because of the changes to McCree, because McCree was now kind of this overpowered killing machine. So I'm wondering how many people have come back for that reason, right? Not that they've learned new strategies or that they're any better at the game. It's just, you know, we've got this hero now that all of a sudden has a higher fire rate and is just more fun to play, with a whole bunch of CC. And I don't, maybe that's part of the losing, you know, the bad night. That being said, like I said, we gained it all back, so I guess I really can't complain. We even got two big YouTubers, Cliff Terrios and Liam or Weagle, over at your Overwatch. So Liam's back, who are back in comp, and there have been some very interesting videos. I think they're good anyway, talking about the struggles that they've had reintegrating. Kind of good stuff. So, this season 17, I placed 2175. I have a career high of only 2230. Actually, I've already beat my career high. Honestly, I had and now I'm back down to about 2175 again because we had a losing night tonight. But my plan is to touch high gold this season. I think 23 or maybe even 2400 might be possible. Maybe I'll fall back into 1900 like I always do, but I think I can touch high gold this time. And kind of bringing this all back to my computer issues, I know for sure that I had at least 6 disconnects with penalties. So I know I lost at least 300 SR this season in penalties alone. Even if every one of those games was a loss, right, then I would have ended the season around 22 or 2300. So from my perspective, I feel like Season 16 was a win. If it wasn't for the computer issues, I think it would have been really good. I mean, I climbed 200 SR even with all of the disconnect penalties. So I feel like Season 16 went really, really good. One of the things that I did was I said I was going to do it. I went to per hero sensitivities, and I really think that's helped. I've still got a couple to tweak. I don't think my Roadhog is quite right. My hooks are a little behind, so I changed his sensitivity tonight. I need to change my McCree sensitivity. My Anna scoped in sensitivity is too high. I've got it set at 50%. I need to drop that back to like 30 or 40. But I do think my tracking's better, especially on Orisa. And I think that's making a difference in my ability to climb. So things are starting to click. Maybe I'll hit that high gold this season like I planned. Anyway, that's really all I've got. Like I said, we'll have some tactical breakdowns coming. Still going to try and do one a week. Obviously, we'll do view from down here whenever I feel like I've got something to say. Certainly every, the mid-season here in a couple weeks, we'll do one. For sure. Sadie comes home late August, so my schedule will be, late July, early August, so my schedule will be disrupted then, doing family stuff and holiday. But anyway, that's all I got. As always, be good to each other. Shout out to my family, and snacking out.
Decent time too, right?